Okay, this is take 3. In take 2, I explained to you why there were more than one take. I'm not going to bother now because I've done this way too many times. So what this is, I had originally though I didn't. I had all the stitches were off camera, so I had to do it again. So where am I? Okay, this is where I started out. These are the steek stitches down the center, as you know. I'm securing the steek stitches so that when I cut them up, they won't fall apart. You use feltable wool so that they grab anyway. Interestingly, when the Fair Isle knitters were doing steeking, they wouldn't secure the steek stitches. They just cut through it and trust that it would hold, and evidently it did. At any rate, so there are 5 steek stitches. This is the center steek. The one on either side are white. I've already secured one side. I've secured this side, which you can tell because the stitches are not as even as on this side. So you secure one side, and then you turn it around, and you start to secure the other side, which I've started to do. And you do it you secure it by taking, in this case, some extra yarn. You can secure it just by sewing up the side, but I don't want to use a sewing machine on this for many reasons. But you attach your yarn again for the crochet. Then you take half of the one stitch, as I said, this white stitch, and then half of the center stitch. And whoops, I am making sure that I am on camera this time. And you just pull it through in a crocheted slip stitch. Believe it or not, I'm getting I'm getting better at this. It's challenging at first. So those are those two, especially keeping it, this loop not too big. Blah. And one more time. There you go. So, yep, still on camera. And where you go? Where is it? And occasionally I get confused and I take it back a stitch to find out exactly where I am. Some of the contrast yarn came through there from the back because this is color work. Everything's carried along the back, and one of those carries came through and I got very confused. I could not see where I was. So there's this one. Nope, that looks like it's wrong too. It looks like I went to the wrong spot. But no, it did not. Oh, yes, it did. Excellent. Okay, so there's this one. I went one stitch too high. I went up here, and I need to go down here. Fortunately, and my instructor said this would happen, if you skip a stitch, it does become obvious at some point that you're not lined up. So I am hoping that holds true. If you do skip a stitch, sometimes it's not that big a deal. Again, the Fair Isle knitters didn't secure their steeks at all. They just cut up the middle. And apparently, and I was looking at a YouTube video on steeking, and all the wear points, the armholes, stuff like that, they tend to self-felt because of the rubbing. So this is all securing the steek. I'll do one more, and then I'll show you where I'm going to go from here. We would like to get you a device that will make it possible for you to watch all of these types of things on your television. You can transfer all of the images from your computer to your television using a device called an Apple TV. It's not an actual television, as I said. It's a device. It's a small box. And where'd we go? There. See, I get very confused sometimes. Seriously? It's a small box that comes with its own remote control. Of course, because we can't have too many remote controls, can we? And it does many wonderful things, but one of the things that it does is it mirrors your computer, your iPhone or your iPad. So I'm actually filming this on my iPhone, and when I want to play it back to make sure it's okay, I do it on my television. At any rate, so that's what that is. You can see with the steeking too, it kind of pulls the middle apart, making it easier to cut through, because that's the next step, is cutting the steeks. I will finish securing these steeks, and then of course I have these steeks to secure, and then these steeks to secure, and then I will cut it all up and I will make another video so you can see that.